Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Strafe Cal. Got two little things to start off with. First of all, I figured out how to fix Harim. So, the spell Break Enchantment removes transmutations as one of its things. Ember dispels Obsidian Flow from Harim, and we're good. Luckily, I was really worried I was going to have to go back through and redo that entire last section from the last actual save I have, which is in the, I think it's before the final trial. So, yeah, I'm very happy that that is not the case. Let's see, Vrask is intrigued. Okay. So, I was actually going to pass on my current situation as it is. As far as equipment and stuff goes, as far as party rearrangement, I was going to just leave it be as it is. But I just realized a couple things. So we're going to try this. True Master, what did she have? That was she just using regular stuff? Okay, let's see if we can do this. So I just realized, so I was going to leave my party as is, but I just realized that I actually wanted, or what I was doing, I guess, is the best way to put it. The fact that I was doing that first world trip. So I would really like to have Akundayo and Tristian with me for this. Tristian specifically for story reasons, and Akundayo cause. Actually, he can use... I mean, he can actually use leather armor. Even with a plus, or a slight plus. Yeah. He just cannot wear armor. He's not allowed, so he has to go True Master, Braces of Armor. I'm pretty sure this is actually going to bump his AC up higher than the other one would anyway. And I don't think Max Dex applies on pack rolls. Sure. So then we'll just need to go basic protection. We should have like a... Yeah, that one. Neutral armor. Helmet. I mean, we can give him the one he's been using. And actually, we probably should. And give her something like... We can give her Ravenous Crown. We could just give her the top hat. Actually, let's give her the Warding Helmet. I feel like that's going to be appropriate. We'll give him his hat. Versus Archery. Extra damage, why not? Gloves. Oh, that's right. We could actually have him do butterfly gloves to give that resistance bonus. And then we can give him a different cloak. Prevent blind. I'm okay with that. And I'm gonna pass on boots for, well, what do we have for boots? That's the +4 natural armor one. That is +5 on mobility. Let's give her... Ooh, actually... Let's give her the Ring of Evasion. So True Master covers most of his stuff. Braces of Armor. Mental Perfection. Let's go Manticore Skin. Nymph's Gift. Mad Scientist Gloves. Ring of Luck. Again, finding myself not actually needing all of this. Let's do Cloak of Winter Veil, I guess. That'll give him resistance to cold, fire, and acid. And then Belt, we can give him... I think I'm actually going to switch these. So I think it's more important that our healer stays alive. So we'll give him the extra hit points. Especially since his AC is a little bit lower also. Leave that with Harem. Lesser Reach. Power Source. We'll leave Harem with Extend, so it's less likely he has to recast his buffs. That seems good. Give him a melee weapon for the heck of it. Keep the inventory clear, I guess. Any gloves that she could wear that are worth using? Did I actually give both of them gloves? Yeah. I did not give both of them boots. Toss that in quick. Cheat sheet, sure. He does not have boots, but she already has a 40 speed. He's only got a 30 speed with swift boots. 45. Sure. I'll look good. Toss our stuff in the bin.
I know the way.
You're up. I'm probably also gonna quick grab or I'm probably gonna keep a few of the items that I had around, but I'm not gonna get rid of all of them. That should be fine. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. In case we end up looting too much. Should have sold that, but we'll just toss it for now. Okay. Seems like we're good. As good as we're gonna be. I know there's more after this, but this is literally going into the first world to confront Narissa, who's been like the big bad. So yeah, I'm kind of bracing. Wait, was that Lindsay? Do I not get to pick my party?
Anything is possible.
Crap. Is there actual stuff to fight here?
Our sister. Our mistress. Our queen. Hail to our queen. Stop calling me that. In the darkest hours and the brightest days, you simply called me sister. I need no other title. Your songs and laughter accompanied me in my happiest moments. I would rather not shift them to honorifics. The time of my triumph is nigh, sisters. I want to share it with you as I have always shared my secrets, my sorrows, and my joys. Even after I become an eldest, I shall not abandon you. My realm will be the kingdom of spring, love, and life, and you will all be most welcome there.
Oh, so this is just gathering information.
Be happy, sister.
Hopefully.
Be victorious, sister.
Wow, we're inside her dream. Maybe we should try talking to her. She may not quite be the real Nyrissa, but that's kind of the point. In her dreams, she can let out the things she would never say in the real world.
Be careful, Nyrissa. You have always been the bravest of us,
and none deserve to be an eldest more than you. But these ambitions may come with a steep price.
Perhaps I have always been the bravest of Indra, but you have always been the grumpiest. We are blessed with eternal life, but we keep living out each day, abiding by rules we had no hand in creating. My plan is daring, you say? Well then, so be it.
I simply pray we do not end up paying a price we cannot bear.
What I did to them is paltry compared with what was done to me. But you cannot understand. No one can. Just go away.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Well, looks like it's just these two, and Lindsay is not equipped with anything. You cannot change equipment in combat.
You'll have to show me how to use it first.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can just get through this.
No mistakes. This spell doesn't work like that.
That's a Jabberwock. We don't have to fight that.
Get ready. Get scared. Learn. Listen.
Listen to me, trespasser. You sought a kingdom. I seek something simpler. It will be a lengthy task. This is how it shall be measured.
Remember it.
Make ruins of kingdoms. When each is dust, the grains shall gather in this vessel. When that is done,
Find so many
your trespass
nations.
shall be forgiven.
It is
An impossible task? How? It is not an impossible task. After all, what use is an apology that cannot ever be given?
I apparently went too fast. Because we're getting weird, like, double talk from these.
cursed. 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 Did I truly deserve all this? So many wish to judge me. For someone who cannot comprehend the burden of the curse, you assume far too much. Burn!
We will be victorious!
These guys are lightning-y. And Lindsay never actually got her mirror image up. Let's do that first. Let's do a see invisibility. And then let's do...
My lady, there's nothing we can do. The powers of those who hidden the briar exceed our own in many ways.
Why search for that which has ruined me?
I am prepared.
And Lindsay was called forth. And so
said,
they walked on.
Let your unrequited love guide you to the
Ready
doomed
for
kingdoms.
anything.
No, I will not search any longer. But I must find it. Come now, start searching. It must be here in the stolen lands.
My lady, there's nothing we can do. The powers of those who've hidden the Briar exceed our own in many ways.
Why search for that which
I
has
told them
ruined
to
me?
stop. No, I told them to search.
It is pointless. Why do I need something unrequited love guide you? Do you believe the aim of my curse was the destruction of your pathetic kingdoms? No, that was merely a path towards redemption. The curse, it deprived me of a part of my soul. The most important part. Ripped from me, crippled, mutilated, and turned into an artifact. The Briar. No, something deeper. Brighter, I suppose. I only know the sound of this word, but not its meaning. A burning word. A stupid word. Love.
The eerie silence following the Queen's last words, we heard a strange melodic chime. The world around us began melting into a colorful whirlwind. The insidious nymph Nerissa was gone. The visions of her servants fading like candle smoke. We realized what was happening. We were drawn to the deepest level of her dream, and places like these, secret memories and desires could be hidden. Flat area, recognizable as flowers of the first world, beneath the cliffs. The distance, sharp spires of an ornate castle. The colorful clouds, the castle trembled, very slowly began moving away. It was built on the back of a enormously huge, three-eyed elephant with branching tusks. Our queen had transformed into... she's a dragon. We have established this. Lindsay is an unknown but very fluffy creature, clearly. Feeling the full power of her new guise, the queen immediately tried... This is so bad. Okay. Golden Dragon froze a moment before exhaling a blistering cone of fire. Okay. Nerissa herself. The insidious cold-blooded villain. Are different from the insidious cold-blooded villain we come to know. There's no shadow of arrogance or anger. Just cheerful sparkles. I'm glad to meet new guests in my domain. Greetings. So, is this your realm? Oh yes. Obeying her will, all the trees immediately change their colors from white, blue to red to gold, and then to elegant green. I am Nerissa. This is my 1,000 breaths. Fire still burning. She scooped up the fire still burning, rolled it in her hands, turning it into a flower, wild rose with glowing petals. Like you, stranger. Will you stay with me? Soon my domain will become much larger, more beautiful. Its borders open to the bravest and most wonderful creatures, all with blazing souls. Let it be so, then. One day, this dream become a reality. We children of the first world are gifted with the ability to change reality. So we are free to fulfill any dream. We are often too timid to do this, expecting punishment from our self-proclaimed gods, but I, for one, am not afraid. Found ourselves in a completely different place. Stone platform with a pedestal where the ever-blooming flower was. Nurse is on the pedestal. You, I remember you. Our meeting is the last of my memories. The evanescent dream. Afterward, there was a battle. My sisters, slain by the monsters with such ease, like wind extinguishing candles, defeat and pain. Why have you come to relish in my despair? No, don't succumb to evil and despair. Only then will you have a chance. Okay.
My Skylark, your song is sad today. What happened? Once young deer
Just
have
letting the
barely
ink dry.
grown their antlers, they face their fathers in fierce combat. Have you ever seen it? The time has come. You are a stag now, not some defenseless fawn.
Wow. This is so
Go and
cool.
fight. You were born for glory, my wolf cub. There is room in this world for all sorts of different birds. Some sing sweetly, while others screech proudly. But the peacock displays bright feathers to outshine them all. Be my peacock. Shine! You will become a king whose glory shall overshadow all within the river kingdoms. If you lose, my heart stops along with yours. My skylark, your song is
Oh, hey, that's
sad
me.
today. What happened? Once young deer have barely grown their antlers, they face their fathers in fierce combat.
Focus
Have you
on
ever
the
seen
goal.
it? The time has come. You are a stag
So
now, not some
easily
defenseless
trapped.
fawn.
Stags
Go.
and wolves,
Go and
skylarks
fight.
and
You were
peacocks.
born for
I was
glory,
there
my
with you
wolf
from the
cub.
very
There is
first
room in
steps
this
you
world
made
for
into the
all
stolen
sorts of
lands.
different birds.
I've created a nice
Some
cage
sing
of magical
sweetly,
fog around
while
you.
others screech
Sent you my
proudly.
skylark, helped
But
you
the
kill my
peacock
stag,
displays bright feathers
guided you through
to
dreams
outshine
and
them
visions.
all. Be my
And
peacock.
I pitted my wolf
Shine.
and my peacock against
You will become a king whose glory shall overshadow all within the river kingdoms. If you lose, my heart stops along with yours. My
Does it not
skylark,
please you, my
sang
hound?
sad today.
I gave you so much prey to chase.
Once young deer
But what I
barely
have done
grown their
matters little
antlers.
when compared to
They
why
face their
I have
fathers
done
in
it.
fierce combat.
I have already lost track
Have
of
you ever
so
seen
much
it?
time.
The time has come.
For so
You
many
are a
centuries
stag
I
now,
sought
not
out
some
those like you.
defenseless fawn.
The ambitious and
Go
bold.
and fight.
Those who
You
believe
were
they can
born for
change the
glory,
world,
my
or
wolf
at least
cub.
rule
There
it.
is room in this world for all
I
sorts
seek
of
them,
different birds.
grant them power,
Some
lead them
sing
to
sweetly,
triumph,
while
and
others
then push
screech
them into the
proudly.
abyss.
But the peacock.
And
I
then
shall
our leader
end this
charged
suffering.
forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Oh. Apparently it keeps resetting us, so... Let's do that. Let's double dose.
One more grain. And another grain. This one took 100 years to obtain. And that one was just a week. The first bears the blood of 3 generations burned in war. The second, just 2 well-chosen words. And 1 little betray.
This will never end. Never.
Do you see this cup? It has a name, you know. The Apology. Within it is the Stag Lord and his crazy dream to become a king and take me as his queen. And Armag and his never-born barbarian empire. Who will fall in next? Pitax and its Peacock King? Or you? What is this, a dream? Or is someone actually playing games with me? Speaking words that pierce like arrows, teasing me with the hope of salvation beyond my reach. I have had strange dreams recently. Of times before the curse. And a meeting that never occurred. So, this is a dream. But you have entered it from reality. Exquisite. Very reminiscent of the methods I typically use. For 1,000 years, none have come so close to me. And I assure you, none ever will again. But you... I like you more and more, my hound. Perhaps I have no need of that stupid peacock anymore. I could let you tear him apart if you wish. I know where a tool lies that will let you clip his wings. The evidence of his crimes. Something he's been hiding from his Pitaxian allies. But he could not hide it from me. Remember this name, White Rose Abbey. That is where Iravetti would usually meet with me in the past, and the place where you will find your tool against him. My brave, brave hound. We will get along nicely, I dare say.
Okay. So we just got a new quest, White Rose Abbey. We managed to survive with Lindsay not having equipment. Which is actually kind of impressive in its own right. I'm also slightly frustrated because
All according to plan.
we know a bunch about Narissa. I'm slightly concerned because we don't need this party anymore. And I would like to have Octavia with me. Because her personal quest is going to come to a head at the end of this, theoretically. Oops. Leave that as is. We'll keep Akundayo, I guess, instead of Lindsay for this next section. Oh no, because I want Lindsay for Pitax. Okay, I'm slightly frustrated now. Because we have to basically just change back to what our party was. Which also involves me... Oh, crap. I have to dig out all my equipment again. Trying to remember what all we need. She would have been the one with the True Master. Resource 5. Resource 5. I'm gonna need that. Maybe that. see if that works. I'm trying to minimize going back and forth, I guess, but... Okay, so she needs Robe of the True Master, which means that she needs Ring of Protection, Ravina's Shadow. Technically, she doesn't need a slot here. Although I would like to get her the... Is it Charlatan's Locket? I guess we'll grab her... What do you think? Earth? Water? Let's go water. Sure. Ring of Protection. Valerie. You know what? We'll leave that. We'll figure out the rest of this later. Aha. That's what it was. Butterfly Wings, Cloak of Shadows. Yes. I think we're good. That looks reasonable. She's missing some items, but that looks reasonable. Like as a starting point. Natural armor. Bracers of armor. And actually, I'm gonna swap these. Because she actually has a con score, and she actually has a strength score, even if they're still low. Something. What do we got? Ring of Luck. Another Ring of Luck. Maybe. Maybe not. I guess. That should work. We'll just pick a ring for her. Forgot about the +2 DC to mind affecting spells with that. Even if it doesn't, even if the charisma bonus doesn't stack, and it gives her a bunch of negatives, I feel like the +2 DC on hold person is still pretty solid. And we'll just keep the rest. Those, give me that. Reach, sure. Extend. Swap rims. Extend, give that to Octavia. Should be good. Okay.
I know the way.
That was way overcomplicated. I know there's at least some people seem to enjoy the random monotony of my weird my weird habits, I guess. With rearranging parties. So, for those of you who enjoy that, hey, you got to do it twice, or you got to see it twice. For those who don't enjoy that, hey, hopefully you don't feel like you wasted too much time with me changing my party and changing it back wrong. Okay, come on. Loading simulator has returned. Seemed like it'd been getting so much better. Just seems like this game's been running a little bit worse in general today. Not sure what's going on. Okay, let's see where White Rose Abbey is. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say generally in this section. Nice. Actually really close to Glenshire. Like really close. I'm kind of hesitant about starting this, but I not expecting it to be super long. Because I think after we complete this, we get to go to Pitax. Okay, this is a temple
I
of
see something.
Caden Kalian.
Adventures call to them.
Okay, so we know there's guys up there. Let's back away.
In due time.
You can count on me. What troubles you?
I know what to do.
Okay, so we're gonna start off by getting our basic spells up.
I wrote it like I saw it.
So, yeah. Does she actually have any? I keep forgetting. I know she's got legendary proportions. Looks like she doesn't have see invisibility anymore. Yeah, echolocation, I guess.
Patience.
Remove fear.
I am yours to command.
That's minutes, right? I forgot it had a component to it. How many more dinosaurs? 8. Good to know. I'm gonna need to buy some more because I've only got 8 more castings of legendary proportions.
Well, sorry, was lost in thought.
No mistakes.
Anything is possible. Applause, please.
Ready for anything.
What's the range on these? Okay, let's just... Yeah, what is the range on, like... Okay, so this is... long range. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Well, except for this is long range to start, so I should be able to do that here.
Victory is certain.
Yes, it is. I'm glad that you understand that. Oh, hey, there are were-rats right there. That's really unfortunate for the were-rats. Holy crap, that's a lot of enemies. I'm way more excited about this prospect than I should be. do a quick search. That's not how that was supposed to work. Oh well. I love how she whispers because she's in stealth mode.
Focus on the goal. To victory!
Oh, that was fun.
This is not possible.
Just 2 more make 1,000. 2 more grains and my cup will be full. Care not who makes it first, you and your lands, my hound or Pitax and its ruler. The time draws near, so enjoy yourself, fight or celebrate. The step you take is one more toward my triumph. Take the tool promised you, it awaits here. The bottom of the lake in the abbey. But bear in mind, my peacock already knows that you have revealed his secret. He is terrified he will soon make his move. Dark secret is hiding in these depths. The remains of victims of a treacherous murder. Side by side, they lay at the bottom of the lake, the offspring of 4 noble Pitaxian families. I know very little of the game's mortal monarchs, but I've watched Yervetti for a long time. He fears these bones will be recovered. The gardener, that's how he was known. I'm Avendra. I've spent many years serving my cousin Narissa as her living tool, a channel for her voice. Gift to her peacock. Please take me with you, Queen. Let me live in your capital. I will repay you by telling you what I know. Time and again, we've witnessed treachery of those in the first world. Yeah, sorry. I really can't justify that. Okay. Examine the bodies. Let's go ahead and dive deeper. Got a dagger. Nice. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say, yeah. So, just for the record, we are a stupid wrecking crew. Okay. Well, I think unless there's something else going on here, we're gonna wrap for today. We'll start back up next time with heading to Pitax itself. Hopefully wrap up a lot of what we've got left in the next few episodes. So if you're still enjoying, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.